Good morning, everybody. It's 5:45. I'm going to pick up Big Al. We're trying to get across that bridge before they close it because today is Bridge Day. So we're getting over there. We'll be over on the lease all day. Well, at least we won't be coming home and then going back. We will come out for lunch and then head back in. Maybe just sit in the truck for a while or whatever, but may even go to the tree stands. Who knows? But it was 46 degrees when I got up at 5 o'clock. Sunrise isn't until 7:33. So stay with us. Like I said, I'm going to go get Big Al. Okay, folks, Big Al and I are here. Right there he is, you can't see him. It's 6, I think it's 6:00, huh? 6:26. And as you can tell, it's dark. I don't even know if you can see the stars. You can't even hardly see the horizon. So it's dark out here. The moon is out, but I'm sure you can hear the wind. Don't know how that's going to affect our hunt today, but it is windy. And the worst thing I hate to do is be up in a tree stand when it's windy, especially if you got any high gusts. So just stay with us. We'll see what shakes loose. Okay, folks, I told you that I've been using scent killer. This is the Autumn formula. Now, this is not the dead downwind, but spray myself down with this, try to cover up that scent. But the way this wind is blowing, the wind's gonna be probably blowing in my face. Like I said, it's still dark in them woods. You see I got the light on, and you still can't see in the woods. Out here where we're standing now, we do have plenty of light. There's Big Al. Say, let me zoom in here. Say hi, Big Al.
Hello.
Jerod couldn't be with us today because he's got to work today or this evening. He sent us a text message this morning that wishing us a good luck, and he wished he could be here. He just got home. It was about 5:30, I think.
Yeah, close to it.
And so he's sleeping. So it's just me and Big Al. And of course, this is West Virginia Bridge Day, October the 15th. It's also the youth hunt. We have to wear blaze orange. So Big Al and I are here all day. We will go out for lunch, but we won't be headed home and coming back over for an evening hunt. We'll still be over here for an evening hunt. So stay with us. We're getting ready to get dressed up here in a little bit and head into the woods. Okay, folks, Big Al and I are starting back into the woods now. It's 7 o'clock. It's just light enough to see now. Yeah, I know, we should have been in our tree stands a half hour ago, but this is how we do it. At least if walking in, we may be able to see something before we get to our stands. You walk in at dark 30, it's hard to tell what you're spooking out of your area. So this is how we do it. Sometimes we go in a little earlier, but right now this is what we're doing. So stay tuned and we'll report back.
Hey everybody, today is Saturday the 15th, of course Bridge Day. Me and Jody just split up. He's going to his stand, I'm in mine. The wind is kind of strong today, a little bit cool, not bad. But we have to wear a blaze orange today. So I'm going to turn the camera around, hopefully catch a nice one walking in. I'm going to go for a buck today and see if we can get it for you. Stay tuned.
You hear that wind? Look up there at the treetops. This is probably going to be a bad day to hunt. Wind is whipping in every direction. So, like I told Big Al, I said, I may have to hunt from the ground. Yeah, I know I'm in a ladder stand, but when that wind's blowing like that and the trees are swaying back and forth, it's just not a good feeling. Hopefully the wind will die down. We noticed yesterday evening when we were coming back from Charleston that the wind was kicking up. I went down to Charleston. I actually made 2 trips yesterday to Charleston. The camper that Jerod gave me, I had to get the title fixed from him to me, and really we had to get it fixed from the guy that gave it to him to his name, and then from his name to me. And I got that done yesterday morning, and then about close to noon went back down with the title he had then signed and with my name on it, and got the title put over in my name, and went ahead and got tags for the camper. So we're set for November pulling it. But Big Al and I went down to Cabela's and I bought some bolts for my crossbow. They're Wicked Ridge lighted Knox bolts. And when we were coming home, that wind was kicking up because we could feel it blowing the truck. So I'm just taking my time easing in. I'm coming up on Jerod's spot, and I really hate having to cross his spot to get to my spot, but the only other way to keep from doing that is for me to park down along the road and come in that way, and it's just a direct shot to my stand. Don't have to walk past Big Al old stand or go through Jerod's new stand location. But with the feeders up, unless the wind keeps them spooked, you just never know what you're going to walk in on. So stay with us. I'm going to shut this off and quit talking. Okay folks, I'm in my stand, and as you can tell, it's light. It's 7:20. I've been in my stand for about 5-10 minutes already. I was getting the camera mounted on the camera arm, getting my blind that I fixed up over here, try to help block my left, since I am wearing my jacket. And as you can tell, I got blaze orange on, and that's because this is the first day of the 2-day youth hunt. I've already heard one rifle shot way off that direction. Didn't jump anything coming in, but I'd mentioned in the earlier clip about walking in way before daylight, dark 30 and stuff. With the trail cameras, we're able to judge when them deer are here. And from my trail camera last week, if I'd have come in at 6 o'clock, 5:45, 5:30, trying to get into my tree stand, I'd be jumping them deer out of here. What daytime pictures have been 8:30, 9 o'clock. There's just been a few of those because most of the pictures have been way early in the mornings and right at dusk as it's dark up through the night. And of course, this past week we had a full moon. It's about, it's waning now. I think that's the right term. It's about a 3/4 moon now. So, as I'd mentioned real early this morning and showed you a picture of the moon, or video of the moon, it was light enough out there where we park that didn't have to use a flashlight or nothing, but it was really dark in the woods, and of course deer got keen eyesight. So, enough talking. I'm here to hunt. I hope this wind kind of dies down. I was kind of iffy whether I was going to sit in this tree stand or not, but I think I'm going to give it a try. If it gets too bad, I'll just find me a spot on the ground somewhere and hunt. So, like I said, we're here for the day. I'm not going back across the bridge. Can't go home. Bridge is closed from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, stay with us, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, everybody. About 20 after 8. I've been in here almost an hour, and not seeing anything yet. My feeder went off. I heard Jerod's feeder go off. But nothing. Me and Jerod's close enough. I can hear his feeder go off. He can hear mine go off. But we're completely out of shooting distance of each other. The wind is just, like right now it's calmed down. And then we'll get a big, huge gust. And I think the wind might have them baffled just a little bit. So anyway, stay tuned. If we can get something, we'll show you. And we'll be back with you.
Hopefully I can get this in the shot. You can see the wind is blowing my tree. My camera's mounted on. But right there's a scrape. That's not 12, 15 yards from me. First scrape I've had over here that I've seen so far. I mean, I haven't walked around. Hopefully my camera, which is see if I can find it for you. It is right there. It's aimed that direction, so hopefully I'll see what buck made that scrape. So I'll check it when I get ready to come out here for lunch.
Hey everybody, it's about 15 after 9. I haven't seen a thing. No squirrels, no chipmunks, nothing. Only thing I have seen is leaves foil the tree. Going to be in here about another hour and 45 minutes. Then me and Jay's going to head out for lunch. Take our time. Because due to Bridge Day, we're not going to be able to go home, then come back and do evening up. We're just going to stay over here all day. Which is cool. But you can see I'm wearing blazed orange. Because today is Youth Day. Tomorrow's Youth Day. And that's pretty awesome, guys. If you got kids, get them into hunting. If they want to, don't force them, you know. But if they want to hunt, let them hunt. Keep the tradition alive. So, but stay tuned, and I'll get back with you.
Well, it's been about an hour since that doe come through. There hasn't been nothing else come through. I just checked with the rangefinder. And the spot she was at before she turned, she was quartered to me, and I don't like that shot. She was 37, 38 yards from me. If she'd have been broadside, or maybe even quartering away, I'd have took the shot, but she was quartering right towards me. I thought for sure she was going to come into this feeder. Just knew she was going to come into this feeder. But she ended up turning and going around that way. She hit the old four-wheeler trail that goes out to the White Oak Flats. That wind picked up. She jumped. She hunkered down almost like she'd been shot at with a bow. You know how you see them duck when you hear that shot. And then she jumped like she was going to run out the four-wheeler trail. Then she jumped again and went down in the hollow and disappeared. I haven't seen nothing else. I've got a scrape probably about 12 to 15 yards to my right. I think I've already shown you that in the video. But like I said, it's been an hour since she come in. Nothing else has come in. This wind is something terrible. There's been a few times I've grabbed the armrest the way this tree was rocking. I'm hoping by the time I come in for an evening hunt that this has dissipated. So, just thought I'd give you an update. Like I said, it's been an hour. Nothing else has come through. I think I'm going to come down about 10:30. That's about another hour away. Check my camera, then start my way towards Big Al. And we'll head out for lunch. And we'll come back over here and either stay around the truck or shoot, if the wind's died down, we may go ahead and come on in, because maybe after that wind's died down, this deer will move a little bit better. I think it's got them spooked. So stick with us.
Hey everybody, it's about 10 minutes after 10. Just talked to Juddy. He said he had seen a doe about 8:30. But actually what she did was turn and go the other way, because he was going to take a shot, but she didn't come to him. Just seen my first squirrel. Other than that, I haven't seen anything. I'm going to get down here in about 20 minutes, check my camera, put some new batteries in it. Then I'm going to head on top of the hill and wait for Juddy. Go out and have some lunch and kick back and relax until this evening. So stay tuned, and if I say anything, you'll see something. Stay tuned.
Okay, it's about 11:15. I'm gonna get down and check my camera. This wind's starting to die down, but it still gets gusty. But I haven't seen nothing since that doe come in. So what I'm going to end up doing is go down, check my camera, work my way towards Big Al, and then we're going to go get some J&J hot dogs, and then we'll come back over, sit around the truck for a little while, make a decision on where we want to come back in and sit the rest of the day, or wait until about 3 and come in. So just stay with us and we'll see what else happens. I'm gonna go down here and check my trail camera and see if that camera picked up the deer that made this scrape. That scrape is right here. That's a pretty good size scrape. So I'm hoping my camera may have picked that deer up. Because right over there is my camera. Just knowing when he was in here doing it. That camera, hope it's got pictures, so stay with us. Okay, I've done retrieved the pictures off my camera. I saved them to my phone, cleared the card, looked at the pictures real quickly, and I really can't tell. There's a couple pictures that at night all I see is the butt end of a deer. I can't tell about where that pictures are taken. It looks like where that scrape's at, but from looking at my pictures, all the deer movement in my area is between 7 in the morning till 9:30, 9:45 in the day. Nothing through the day. Then it picks up about 5 in the afternoon or in the evening. So I will be back in here for an evening hunt for sure. But like I said, now I've got to head to Big Al. And when I get there, I'll hook up with him. We'll go get some J&J hot dogs and do a little strategy, see what we're going to do, whether we're going to come in and early or wait till about 3:30 to come in. So y'all just, sorry about that, y'all just stay with us. Be some more to come. So you didn't see anything?
I did see one squirrel.
Well, I seen a squirrel this morning as soon as I got in. Did your feeder go off?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my SD card said 0 pictures. I don't know if it's the card or the camera. I got battery life in it, but
well, I had 48. I was hoping to catch what made the scrape out in front of my stand.
Yeah.
Because if I'm sitting there, it's about 15 yards out in front of me, just to my right. Damn. And I mean, it's that big.
Good grief.
And it's got a licking branch and everything.
Wow.
But I had that doe come in. It's about 8:30. She was coming off that flat where Jared got that old tree stand.
Yeah.
She was coming up the hill. She turned and she hit the path that goes up to my camera.
Oh, yeah.
And she was coming up. I ranged it. She was 37 yards, but she was quartering towards me. I could have took the shot, but I didn't like that quartering towards me.
Exactly.
And she was kind of skittish. And and I think that was the wind. But she come on out. But she was, the tree she stopped at, she was 37. Mm-hmm. And she looked around, and then she just turned and she walked this way, to my left, going away. And what she did, she hit the old four-wheeler trail and come up to my left. Mm-hmm. And she got up there, and the way the wind was blowing, she didn't wind me or nothing, because the wind, was blowing at me. She was down in front of me. Wow. So she got over here to the left side, and that wind really started whipping. And it was almost like when they talk about deer jumping the string or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
She ducked down like she'd been shot.
Wow.
Or shot at. And then she jumped like she was going to run out the four-wheeler trail out towards the white oaks. And then she, the wind was still blowing hard. Then she jumped again and she went down the holler.
Oh, man.
But that was it. So.
Yep, I'm not seeing anything.
Well, according to my camera, the activity is anywhere from about 7:30 in the morning to about 9:30, 9:45. Nothing the rest of the day at my stand until about, and this is this past week, about 5. And then from 5 up until 7:30 in the evening, but not, it's already dark. Yeah. That's when they're there.
I'll be there again.
All right, folks, we're gonna go get some J&J hot dogs. So, like I said, stick around with us. We'll be back for an evening hunt. See what shakes loose.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Just got back in the stand. It warmed up considerably amount. It's almost 70. It's kind of cool where I'm at right now. Jody had to go meet another member of the club, so I come on down to my stand. He's going to go talk to him for a little bit. He has something he has to give him, and then he'll be coming in for an evening hunting as well. We're going to see how this goes. The wind still hasn't let up that much. So we're going to try to see if we can have any luck this evening, and we can get it on video. We're going to get it for you. Stay tuned.
Okay, folks. I'm headed in. It's 20 minutes to 4. Had to meet a club member. His key about broke. So luckily I had extra keys with me. I just met him down at the gate and showed him the key work. I showed him on our lock on the gate, and told him that some of these locks might have to have a little squirt of WD-40 on them, because they've sat out here, for almost 3 years. We're headed in. Big Al, when I went to go meet that guy at the gate, Big Al come on out here, went to his stand, so he's already in his stand. I told him I'd radio him when I got to his old stand. So I need to actually Put that microphone up here closer. So, sorry about that. I'll go ahead and ease in. I know one thing with this wind and the sun, I know it got up to at least 70, 71 maybe even a little warmer. In the sun it is hot. You can see I got my sleeves rolled up, but let's dry these leaves. You can hear me walking, so I'm sure we're going to be able to hear any deer walking. And I'll share some of my pictures probably right here in this little clip. Most of the activity is really early in the morning before. I mean, if you walked in that early, you would jump them out. Probably not see nothing the rest of the day. And then anywhere from 7 through 9:30 to 10 o'clock, and nothing else until about 5:30, 7:30 in the evening. So going in right now, I'll be in my stand, be good, quiet, in here for an evening hunt. Like I said, today's West Virginia Bridge Day. So the bridge is locked down, closed down from 7 this morning until 5 this evening. So wasn't no going home today. If I tried to drive home, probably took me a good hour and 20 minutes to drive home, just because I have to go the long way around. And when it only takes, coming across that bridge, it only takes about 15-20 minutes to go home from here. So just stay with us. Forgot to bring the thermocell and the gnats are out. But we'll see when I get to my stand. Okay, it's 4 o'clock and I'm in my stand. We went out and had lunch. I met the owners of Nuttall. Didn't expect to, but they showed up while we were there. Talked to them for a while. And we come back over here and sat in the truck till just about 3, and then Big Al got out and got his stuff. And I'd got a text message from one of the club members. His key was about broke. So I told him to meet me at my gate. And I went and just, luckily I had some extra keys with me. And I got his old key, and it was just about broke. And I gave him a new one and explained to him that some of those locks may need to be sprayed with some WD-40. You know, they sit out here in this weather all year. So we talked just a little bit. He was basically over here scouting because they buck hunt over here. So we're in here until dusk, sunset, whatever you want to call it. And hopefully something will move. Like I mentioned earlier, my camera shows from 7:30 to 10 o'clock in the mornings, nothing through the day. Then about 5 all the way through the night. So hopefully something will be moved, but this wind's still blustering. I've got to get my face mask on, cover up the whitetail here, and get to it. So stay with us.
Hey folks, it's about 5:30. Been here for 2 hours. Haven't seen nothing. You might be able to hear the wind. I think that has a lot to do with the movement. Did get to see a squirrel again and 2 chipmunks, so that's about all I've seen. And that stinks, but what we're gonna do. Ace will be in here for about another hour, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, something like that. And go from there. But just wanted to give you a little update of what's going on. And if I see anything, get it on camera, you're going to see it too. And we'll go from there. Stay tuned.
Well, folks, it's been an hour and a half. It's about 5:35. I haven't seen nothing but one gray squirrel. Probably the same one I seen this morning. He come right up underneath my stand. And I didn't know if he was going to come up the tree I was in or not. But I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything moving. The wind's starting to slack up a little. It's still breezy. But we'll be in here. I think sunset. Can't remember. Let me look and see on the phone. I think it's 6:40 something. .46. So probably by 7 o'clock, Big Al and I will head out of here. I was hoping maybe with my camera, what I was seeing with it was around 5:36. That's whenever deer start moving. But looking at the week progress, it's like a skip and miss. Might be a day or two. There's nothing around that time other than in the mornings and late at night. And then there'll be a day where there's nothing in the mornings and they're here in the evening. You just never know with deer. They come and go as they please. You can find their bedding areas or whatever, but do they use the same bedding areas all the time? Or do they have several different bedding areas? So we'll just have to wait and see. Stick with us. It's about 6:15. The wind has finally died down. It's kind of just a breeze now. I can even hear the chipmunks now running across the ground. I see a gray squirrel out in front of me. It's the second one I've seen. Now that the wind's died down, maybe the deer will start moving some. I don't know. Sunset is at 6:46. So I might be in here at least until 7. But the mosquitoes are getting bad. And I didn't bring the thermocell. Tomorrow, man, I tell you, mosquitoes are terrible. Tomorrow, I'll be going down to the farm in the morning, dark 30, meeting Jerod and Lexi. Big Al's supposed to go too. I guess I'll pick him up. Jerod's going to take her on her first youth hunt. She'll be using an AR in 300 blackout. We've already got the blind set up. And they've been coming out in the field. We had a mineral site. Jerod was going to get a tripod feeder put out. But just never got to it. So his wife Louisa started going down there this week and just spreading corn out in the area that Jerod's hoping and see what happens. I'm hoping that she gets one. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna get back to hunting. Got about a half hour, 45 minutes. Stay with us.
Hey everybody. Well, it is 19 minutes till 7. I've seen 2 squirrels and about 200 chipmunks since the wind quit, and a big fat 0 on deer. So anyway, talked to Jody. He said we was gonna start out about 6:45, 7. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack my stuff up and meet him on top. So remember to like us, subscribe, hit the notification key. Just, watch our videos. You'll like them. We try to do the best we can. All natural hunting. We don't hunt on preserves or anything like that, and that's why it's called true J&J Outdoors, or J&J True Outdoors. Sorry about that. It's the true nature of hunting. So, anyways, this will probably be my last sign off for today. So remember, I'll see you in the woods.
Okay, folks, I haven't seen nothing other than a couple squirrels, several chipmunks. Like I said, the wind's died down. Died down about an hour ago. But it's 6:46 right now, which is sunset. Still got plenty of light to shoot. Let me see if I can show you. Still plenty of light. But I need to walk back to the truck. Gotta get Big Al and go ahead and head out of here, since we gotta get up early in the morning to meet with Jerod and Lexi for the youth hunt that he's taking her on. So, wish I had more to share. I don't. Did have some video of that doe this morning. Got video of the squirrel. And that's been about it. So, appreciate you being with us today. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Again, that like, that's the thumbs up. That really helps get these videos out there. And this bow season so far, these videos have been doing pretty good. I want to thank every one of you for those thumbs up. Won't be hunting tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be filming my granddaughter. And I pray that she's able to score her first deer. And like I said, hopefully we get this on video. Just have to wait and see how things turn out. But again, appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more. I know I'll be off 2 days, first part of November, for Election Day and Veterans Day. So I'll be over here in the woods hunting then. So as we're fond of saying, we'll see you in the woods. There might be more to this as we get to the truck, Big Al and everything. So don't stop watching right now. So again, thanks for watching. Okay, folks, 7:06, and you can see how dark it's already got. There's Big Al. Anything other than the squirrels and the chipmunks?
Nope, that's it. 2 squirrels and about 200 chipmunks, that was it.
Well, That's all I've seen is 2 squirrels and a bunch of chipmunks. When that wind, about 6 o'clock,
Yep.
something like that, when it died,
Yeah.
the squirrels and the chipmunks become active.
Exactly. And I thought, well, with that, maybe the deer will move.
That's exactly what I thought. And then I went back and looked at my pictures on Friday evening.
Yeah.
And I believe it was like 7:20, 7:30. I had deer at my feeder or in front of that camera.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here it is right now, 7:06.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the GoPro might make it look a lot lighter than what it is, but with something I will tell you, I don't know about your fiber optics, but where I have this 2-pin Spot Hog Fast Eddy, I ain't got enough.
Oh, no, I don't either.
I ain't got enough light. Well, if you remember, the Apex that's on our Assassins
they have
really bring in the light. I mean, right now I still have plenty of light because there's so much fiber optic cable or whatever in there.
But yeah, this one don't.
So, folks, we're going to head back to the truck. So, as Big Al is fond of saying,
We'll see you in the woods.
stay tuned for another episode here in about a week. Thanks for watching.